Today I'm going to be talking about the Hillside stranglers. They were two cousins who basically went on a murder spree, and a lot of young women would die. Kenneth Bianchi and Angelo Bono were the two cousins that we will be talking about. The first victim was a young African American woman who she had a kid, and the kid lost her mom all because these two guys just, I don't know. I don't know what made them do what they decided to do, but so they killed her, and they would take a young girl who was only 14, and they would inject her with stuff to try to kill her. Well, they would end up strangling her, and they would end up dumping her body. One young woman they took, and Angelo actually started to have feelings for this woman, but she said something that turned him off, and he killed her. There were two young girls that they grabbed at the mall, and they took them. They tortured them, and they would R-word them, and they would kill them both. And the FBI is trying to find out who these two were, and they were trying their best to find these two, but these two were, because of Angelo, he was trying so hard to get them not caught. I think if it was just Bianchi didn't care. They would pretend to be police officers, and Bianchi was just getting too comfortable, and Angelo thought that Bianchi was going to get them caught. So Angelo told Kenneth to leave, and he did, but Kenneth would continue killing young women. He did not stop, and they were caught. Bianchi tried to say that he had another personality that was doing all the killings, and come to find out, it was all a lie. So they told Kenneth that if he didn't want the death penalty, he would tell on Angelo, because otherwise Kenneth was probably going to get the death penalty. So he told everything. He told on his cousin, and which, glad he did, because they both were put away. Angelo has since passed away. But Kenneth, another interesting story about him is that after they got put away, he had a girlfriend. He told his girlfriend to kill somebody to make it look like the Hillside stranglers were still out there. So she does what he says. She finds a woman, tells her to basically come back to this hotel room. They'd have drinks. She does, and she ends up trying to kill her. But the girl fights and survives. So this is how we know the story about that, because the girl survived. So luckily the plan didn't work, and Kenneth is in prison.